So some of the reason you are not having best results after retouching your image is because you are not doing proper adjustment from the basic. Yes, there's basic of retouching. Yes, there's basic. Now, before you do your retouching, there are some basic adjustment you need to do, like your lighting, your shadow, your contrast. Those are the basic adjustments you need to do before doing your retouching. For instance, after you retouch your images, after you retouch your image, and you are still having that, white look on your image, or still having, different color on your image, that means you didn't do proper adjustment from the basic. Yes, so in this video, I'm going to show you guys some of the basic adjustment you need to do before you do your retouching. For instance, can you see this photo? Before I retouch this photo, what I did was just the basic adjustment. Yes, just the basic adjustment. After doing my basic adjustment, I do the retouching, then do my color correction, and that is all. So if you are looking forward to, know how to do your basic adjustment, then this video is for you. Watch this video to the end. So now this is our photo. Yes, you can see our photo. Now there are some things you need to adjust. That is why we always advise you to work with raw files. Yes, if you want to get good results from your retouching, work with raw files. Work with raw files. That is the only way you can get good results from your retouching. If you are to work with JPEG picture, make sure that JPEG picture is very sharp. Yes, make sure that JPEG picture is very sharp, because JPEG picture, they are more like cooked, already cooked food. So when you are retouching, there's more like you are spoiling the skin again. So you don't have to be retouching JPEG image. That is why if you see most of the big photographers, they focus mostly on shooting in RAW. Yes, they focus mostly on shooting in RAW, because with the RAW you can control your skin color and some other adjustments. Yes, now this photo is raw file. I got it from Retouch for me. So now what we are going to do here now, some of the basic adjustments we are going to do here now is this. Now, if you look at this photo, it's white. Yes. So now let's take our contrast forward a little. Okay, 30 is okay. Let's leave it as 30. Now the next thing we are going to do is our highlights. Yes, let's reduce the highlights. Let's take the light down a little. Now, so what do you see? You can see the difference. Now the next thing we are going to do, we are not going to add shadows to this image. No, because this image is already having shadow. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to reduce the white. Yes, we are going to reduce the white. So what can you see now? You see is the light is becoming so calm now. So the next thing we are going to do is to reduce our blacks. So you can see, let's reduce the black. Now you can see, yes, you can leave it, let the image be dark. Yes, because after you do your adjustment, everything, you are going to hide the exposure a little to brighten it. But what we are looking at, we want to get that skin tone, the main skin tone of this image. That is what we want to get. Now, after doing this, the next thing we are going to do, we are going to come to clarity. Then take our clarity forward a little, and this is perfect. Yes, this is perfect. Then the next thing we are going to do is to take the highs up a little. You can see, you see the changes now. Now you see. Then the next thing we are going to do is to add vibrance. Yes, we are going to add vibrance. Now, what do you see? You see the changes. Now this is before. You see the before and you see the after. So now what I'm going to do here now, I'm just going to take my exposure up a little. Yes, I'm going to take my exposure up a little. Now, you see the difference now. You see this one and you see this one. So now if you think that the contrast is too much, After adjusting your exposure, you can take the contrast down a little. You see, you can take the contrast down a little and you see the image, you see the before and you see the after. Then the next adjustment you need to do is to cut to your color mixer. Yes, if you are using Lightroom, the same setting. If you are using Photoshop, the same setting. Now you cut to your color mixer. Then now, what you are going to adjust here, you are going to look at the colors you are having on this photo. That is what you are going to adjust here. Now here we are having blue, we are having orange, and we are also having red, somehow red, but look orange. So we are going to adjust this red. We're going to adjust this red. Now we take this luminance down a little. This is it. So you can see now the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to adjust our orange. Yes, we are going to adjust the orange a little to pump out the skin tone a little. So now we are going to take it like this, then this way, and that is it. Yes, that is it. You don't need too much adjustment on this color mixer panel. You don't need too much adjustment. Now the next thing we are going to do, we are going to adjust our blue because of the water. Now what we are going to do, we are going to take this one forward a little, then take this hue forward a little, then take this luminance backward a little, and this is it. Yes, and it is it. And this is all the adjustments you need to do before you do your retouching. After you do your retouching, then you do your skin color correction. Yes, then you do your skin color correction. If you are to retouch with 8-bit image, 8-bit image having its own unique color that it always adds to image. When you change the blend mode, it always adds different color to the image to bring out the color of the image. But if you are retouching in 16-bit, the way the colors is, that is how it will look after you retouch your image. Now we cannot proceed to retouching, and that will be our next class. So now you see the difference between this and this. You see that this one is giving different mood, calm light, and the water is looking different too. So these are the basic adjustments you need to do before you do your retouching. In case you haven't been doing this adjustment before, save this video for your next project so that you will be doing proper adjustments before you do your retouching. There are some other adjustments here you can also do, which we will talk about in our next video. Don't forget to follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also if you are a photographer looking for an editor to help you handle your editing projects, that is what we do. We help photographers handle their editing project while they focus mostly on shooting. Yes, just all you have to do is to send us a DM. Let's collaborate. This is Nice Light Media. See you in our next session.